problem can be solved quickly and easily by having people ride UTA. According to the Utah Department of Air Quality, 60% of all PM 2.5 is from cars. Even a few cars off the road would help. I have proven that adopting the resolution will improve 3 things. First, the economy. Second, ridership in public transportation. And finally, air quality. I have met my criteria of not even leaving the slightest of doubt on whether or not to vote affirmative. Having met the voting criteria, we urge you to vote affirmative. According to the Office of the Utah State Legislature, UTA buses create so much air pollution that they negate any gains in air quality. Our team will continue to prove that UTA is not solving Utah's air quality problem and is in fact making it worse, and that UTA passes are too expensive. My partner will back up my case and make my evidence strong. We accept the affirmative team's voting criteria. Our voting criteria is if we prove to you that we do not need this resolution, we win the debate. In contention 1, affirmative said people spend less money, and that means they will buy less, and that will support the economy. In contention 2, affirmative said ridership doubled in the last 15 years. In contention 3, affirmative said that almost all of the air pollution in Utah is caused by cars, and that Salt Lake City has the 7th worst air pollution in the country. The negative team firmly believes there is no justification for the resolution. Argument 1, UTA is not solving the problem of air pollution. UTA is not helping Utah's air pollution. In fact, it might be making it worse. UTA Transit uses diesel emissions, which are bad for the air quality, making UTA's emissions no better than passenger car emissions. Evidence 1, from the Union of Concerned Scientists 2015. Both federal and state governments have taken steps to reduce diesel emissions, but more work needs to be done. Argument 2, UTA passes are too expensive. UTA passes and tickets are already too expensive. Another overly expensive pass will do our state no good. Evidence 1, from Mary Richards and Andrew Wittenberg from KSL.com 2013. Starting Monday, public transportation costs more on the Wasatch Front as newly increased fares will put the Utah Transit Authority's fares among the highest in the country. Argument 3, UTA public transportation increases air pollution. Not only is UTA not helping air pollution, it is increasing it. UTA buses are using diesel, which is really bad for our air pollution, and is making it worse for humans and our businesses. Evidence 1, from the Office of the Utah Legislature. Light rail and van pools offer considerable reduction in emissions compared to passenger cars. However, UTA buses create so much pollution that they negate any gains in air quality created by light rail and van pools. We have proven that UTA is not helping Utah's air quality and is making it even worse, and it is too expensive. We have met the voting criteria and proven that UTA is not helping Utah's air quality. Having met the voting criteria, we only see a negative ballot. Vote negative.
For your second point, you quoted the concerned scientist, what was it? The Union of Concerned Scientists. You said that more work needs to be done on reducing emissions. Did it say anywhere in any quote you find that buses have anything to do with that? Because you told us that there's been diesel, and you told us that more work has diesel to be done, but you haven't connected those, so I'm wondering if there's anything that even I overlooked that you didn't put in there. Yes, would you like me to read the evidence? Yes. From UCARE 20...
Jack, pull your mic up.
From UCARE 2015. Particulate matter, PM, is made of
very small dust and soot particles. PM 2.5 along with PM 10 is greatest concern because of its size, about 1/40th of the width of human hair. PM 2.5 can become trapped in lungs and exacerbate or cause negative health conditions. PM is likely to reach unhealthy levels on winter days, with the movement of temperature inversions to traffic emissions over days. PM 2.5 is composed both of primary and secondary particulate. Primary particulate, which makes up 25% of overall problem, is emitted directly from a source such as soot. Secondary particulate, the majority of PM 2.5, is created by a combination of compressor emissions that come from tailpipes, smokestacks, and chemicals. To form PM 2.5 during atmospheric mixing, major sources include power plants, automobiles, diesel engines, fireplace, dust, construction, mining, and agriculture activities.
Do you have any evidence that the capacity of diesel
Now you gotta talk into the microphone.
that the amount of pollution of diesel bus outputs outweighs how much a diesel bus can hold, because a diesel bus can hold considerably more than a car? Do you have any evidence that it's actually not?
I do.
Evidence?
I do not have any evidence that says it outweighs the emissions from cars, but I have evidence that says it negates any gains.
Okay.
Would you like me to read that?
I think I remember that. I don't have any other questions, do you?
In the negative team's argument 1, they claim that UTA is not helping, because it uses diesel. According to the Reason Foundation, 2015, the American Public Transit Association claims that public transit saves an estimated 1.4 billion gallons of gas annually, which translates into about 14 million tons of CO2. In the negative team's argument 2, they claim that we don't need another expensive pass. That would just be bad. But this is going to be free. This is going to be a free pass for the employees, and the businesses will get their money back and their tax incentives. In the negative team's contention 3, they stated that it actually increases air pollution. But the evidence I read in to refute the negative team's contention 1 still stands. According to We All Breathe Our Air from Breathe Utah, 2015, cities along the Wasatch Front and in Cache Valley are among the most polluted in the nation. This impacts our health, our families, and our community. My team has proven that UTA will improve living conditions of the Wasatch Front. I'm going to prove that what the negative argued against my partner is wrong, and we should adopt a resolution. There are 3 main problems in Utah, including mediocre economy, low ridership on UTA, and horrible air quality. If we can prove that if this resolution is passed, it would solve at least one of these problems, we will win the debate. In contention 1, my partner told you that how riding UTA can also improve the economy as well as the air quality. When we improve the air quality by using UTA, we also improve the economy in Salt Lake City. When people have more access to more areas of Salt Lake City, they go there more often and may consider eating there, shopping there, etc. Also, businesses